And joining us now is Francis Rooney, former U.S. ambassador to the Holy See. Ambassador Rooney, good to see you. When you look at these last few days for the church and for the world, how do you feel about the election of Pope Leo XIV? What are your thoughts on this historic time?
Well, I'm obviously pretty excited, as is my entire family. Never thought we'd know a pope. Now we know one quite well for many years. And I'm really confident he's going to be a fantastic pope. He can communicate with people in a very clear but non-threatening way. People will hear his message, and he will inspire people.
For those of us who have never met the Pope, can you tell us about him? What kind of personality does he have? What have your meetings been like?
Well, he's got a great sense of humor. He's self-deprecating. He's not, complicated, but he's super smart, and he communicates super clearly. And he used to come down to the board meetings of the high school that our children attended, the Augustinian one, and I was on the board. He was always very insightful in his comments. And then when he became head of all the Augustinians was when we moved to Rome for the ambassador job. And we saw an awful lot of him there. He did a great job running the order. The Augustinian order hasn't had as many of the problems that some other orders have had, because I think I attribute it to good management, like Father Bob.
It's fascinating because you have this personal perspective, but you also have a diplomatic lens as well. What kind of relationship do you see the first American Pope having with the United States?
Well, I think it'll be very powerful. I mean, the fact that we have an American Pope who can inspire young people, inspire our Hispanic community, should generate more Catholics. And I think that's really good. Also, I think that it ends this Europe versus U.S. thing, which is good for both sides. And hopefully he can be a bridge builder between Europe, Asia, Latin America, as well as the United States.
Are there any particular issues you really see Pope Leo collaborating with the U.S. on?
Well, I think that we share a lot of common values. I worked very closely with Pope Benedict when I was ambassador, and we have so many, we're the only two nations, if you will, that have human rights and human dignity in our foreign policy statement of purpose. And I think those two things need to be at the top of the agenda right now.
You mentioned that, his election, maybe that'll stir up fallen away Catholics. What impact, in our final minute together, Ambassador, do you think the election of Pope Leo XIV will have on American Catholics?
Well, I think it will stimulate people to be more active in the church, and maybe some to come back and maybe some to join up. I mean, you got a guy that spent a lot of time in Peru, fluent Spanish and Portuguese speaker. That's got to enthuse some of our Latin Catholic community, a lot of whom have become Protestants. Maybe we'll get them back. Certainly young people that Pope Francis helped enthuse. I think that Pope Leo will continue to enthuse young people to consider participation in the church.
Well, we are so grateful to share your voice in our program. Ambassador Rooney, thank you for your time.
Thank you.